Happy New Year, everyone. Today we're going to talk about New Year's resolutions, setting goals, setting yourself up for success. Did you know that most people, in fact, 88% of us, quit our New Year's resolutions after only 1 week or a few weeks? This is often due to the fact that people set large goals. They set really big goals requiring multiple steps to achieve them, setting ourselves up for failure. This is exactly why it is so important to set smaller, achievable goals or steps towards a larger goal so it does not feel so overwhelming or unattainable. In order to do this, I particularly follow the SMART goal outline. SMART is an acronym and it stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timed. Here's an example of what a SMART goal might look like. So one of the things that I particularly talk to people about is most of the time for a New Year's resolution, we want to get in shape. We want to do something to improve our health. So a SMART goal for that would be working out 3 times a week. Is that specific enough? No. If it's specific enough, you are not going to be able to break it down further. So I could say with working out 3 times a week that I want to work out 3 times a week for 20 minutes a time and work on my abs one day, my legs one day, and my core. So that is pretty specific. So if we look at the next one, which is measurable, how am I going to measure my goal? If I'm working out 3 times a week, there's a good measurement, right? If I'm only working out 2, I'm not hitting the mark. I'm not measuring it the way I need to. Another way to measure it is if I am doing the 20 minutes or 30 minutes, whichever I decide to do. Or if I'm following the abs, the complete core, or the legs or arms, whatever I decide to do as my measurements. So measuring a goal is very, very important because sometimes we create goals that there's no way to measure. So the next part is it achievable? Now, if we stick with the same goal that we've just talked about with actually working out, what if my goal at the start was to lose 50 pounds in a month? Is that attainable or achievable? Probably not for 99.99% of us. So we want to make sure that what we're doing is actually going to be achievable. So working out 3 times a week, working out specific areas, is that attainable or achievable? Absolutely. So then we would move on to relevancy, or looking at, is this goal relevant to what I want? Are these things that I've set in place relevant as well? So if I look at what I've written down for this goal, working out 3 times a week, 20 to 30 minutes a time, working on my core, working on my arms, working on my legs, is that relevant to achieving or attaining my goal? Absolutely. So then the last part, the T, stands for timed. So when you think about time, we have to say, okay, am I going to do this for a month? Am I going to do it for 3 months? How long am I going to work on this SMART goal? I would suggest with SMART goals that you make it no longer than 3 months because it gives us a really good method of putting things into place and actually following through and achieving that goal. So put this method into your year and use it to see if it helps you stay consistent and help you achieve your New Year's resolutions. Comment with some of your goals or what you would want to look at so that we can help you set them and help keep you accountable. Set yourself up for the best 2025 using the small steps that you can take and use to accomplish all those goals. I'm Shelly Webb, your Pathway to Empowerment coach. Happy New Year.